Wunder Divas. Hello. This is Sami Wunder, your fiercely successful, fiercely loved dating and relationship coach. And in this video, I am tuning in for the first time in 2018 to answer your questions and your challenges and your struggles, whatever it is that you're facing in your love life, in order to help you have the grand love dream in 2018. And those are just not hollow words. Those dreams come true for my clients over and over again. The marriage, the ring, the amazing love and adoration. So let's set an intention for this new year to really make it happen for ourselves. And I am here to help you, support you, cheer you on, and give you all that knowledge and information you need to move forward in your love life and attract that amazing man, that amazing love, the blessing of motherhood, whatever it is that you desire this year. So first of all, I want to take this moment to, before I start answering your questions, to welcome everybody who will be joining me live. I hope you have received your notification. And of course, if you're here, say hi in the comments, whether you're watching this live or you are watching the replay. So make sure you're tuning in and telling me that you're here. If you're a new member, make sure you also speak up in the comments and let me know that you're new on the group and on the community. So what I'm doing here today is basically I made 20 minutes in my schedule, and if you know me, you know I tend to go over time mostly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to answer the questions that you ladies have left for me in today's Ask Sami questionnaire, question portal on the group. So let's start firstly. Remember, everyone who's watching live, make sure you say hi, and even if you're watching the replay, say hi so I know you watched this. You know, Facebook algorithms are changing and I don't really know how many divas are able to access this. So say hi in the comments. Let me know you saw this. So the first question I'm taking from is from Harshada. Harshada says, Sami, my question is that I have this block around men. I feel like men won't understand me. I know I need to get rid of this block, but I'm not able to. So I asked her in the comments, I said, Harshada, what do you think men won't understand? And she said, I've had a tough life and I'm fine now, but it's important to me that my guy gets me and understands my journey. And I have this belief that men simply don't think deep enough. Okay, they're chilled out or simplistic, Harshada says. And I don't mean in the initial stages of dating, but in the later stages. Okay, this is a beautiful question, Harshada. And as you rightfully point out, holding on to this belief that men won't understand you is actually blocking your chances of success. So I know you have my programs and you're already doing Attract Your Soulmate. And I talk about how what we think is what we manifest. And so what's happening right now is because you are holding on to this belief really strongly that, you know, men don't understand me and men are shallow and men are chilled out and simplistic, it's actually what is going to be reflected in your life. So it's actually what you're going to manifest in your life. So if you understand, I'm sure you're starting to understand how I operate and why I lay so much emphasis on mindset, is because what we're believing to be true is exactly what we're seeing in the world. So for instance, in Date Like a Diva, I tell you that, you know, everybody find red color around you, and then you start finding red color everywhere and you say, okay, the table is red, your coat is red, the dress is red. And once everybody had done that, I said, so who found yellow or who found black? And nobody found yellow or black because they were all searching for red. And this is how the mind works. This is how your neurological pathways work. You know, we attract and manifest that experience in our life, that which we believe to be deeply true. So what if I asked you to step out of this comfort zone or the zone that you know so well so far, which is men don't understand me, men are chilled out. It's basically a judgment. Yeah, it's a judgment, it's a condescension, it's a looking down upon men. And what if I asked you to let go of this belief and move into a path of resistance? So right now, your path of least resistance is believing that men are chilled out and men don't understand you. And you have to rewire your brain to think differently. Yeah, you have to let go of that judgment that you are carrying, which is actually blocking love from coming to you, which is actually causing you pain when you're holding on to that belief. And so you basically have to let go of this belief, and you have to start believing, repeating a new belief. Yeah, and it is going to cause resistance within you, right? Why will it cause resistance? It will cause resistance because you're not used to thinking this way. Your path of least resistance is thinking that men are this way. Yeah, so now I am asking you to move into a zone of discomfort and think something new. Yeah, think something new. Think something that you have never thought before. Because when you can start thinking that way, you're going to manifest more of that experience in your life. You're actually going to manifest men who want to listen what you have to say. You're going to invite men in your life who would want to connect with you and want to know you at a deeper level. But in order to attract those men, you first have to reflect, carry that belief within yourself. And in the beginning, when you start doing this, it's going to feel strange. It's going to feel weird. You will find your whole body revolting against this belief because that's your path of least resistance. That's what you're used to thinking. That's what you are used to believing true about the world and men. And it's simply not true. It's simply not true because there are so many amazing men, my husband included, who are very keen and very respectful of my journey, my inner work. Now, I hope this is a good starting point for you to understand how beliefs work and how holding on to negative beliefs and holding on to limiting beliefs actually makes us manifest more limitations in our life and blocks love from coming in. So that's the first thing. And second thing, really quickly, yeah? When I read your message, I feel a deep unmet need to be understood. Yeah? And I can tell you that no man out there is the only source of feeling understood. In other words, you have a deep need to be understood, and you can't make a man the sole source of understanding you. Yeah? So what you want to do is you want to attract more sources in your life that actually give you that feeling of being understood. No one man can ever be the be-all and end-all of meeting all our needs. And if you really have this great need within you to be understood, then you want to invite more sources in your life, friendships, coaches, yeah, people you can talk to, where you can offload your stuff and you can get your needs met without making a man the sole focus and the sole attention and center of having that need met. I hope this helps you and gives you a starting point, and I wish you all the best. Ladies, if you're joining live, please make sure you comment and let me know that you're here, especially if you are a new member. Let me know in the comments and let me know where you're from, and send me some hearts. I love hearts. I'm wearing red today. In the new year, 2018, send me some hearts. Tell me you're watching this. Tell me how this is feeling. Harshada, I hope that was helpful for you. And now I'm going to move on to the next question. The next question is from Rupa. Rupa says, "Hi Sami, can a man who has had multiple long-term relationships as well as some flings when he wasn't in a long-term relationship, can this sort of a person ever settle down with one woman? I guess I'm asking for the red flag to detect when a man tells you about his past relationship. I have taken the program Date Like a Diva and just started with Attract Your Soulmate. Thank you." All right, Rupa, great question. And I want you, once again, like I told Harshada, I want you to catch your judgment here. Yeah? You see, life is so much about how we interpret things. Life is not so black and white. It's a lot in the area of gray. It's a lot about how we interpret something. And what you interpret here as a folly, or maybe he's not a safe man to be with, I interpret as honesty. I interpret it as someone who is comfortable owning his past, comfortable sharing it with the person, with the woman he's dating, and I would really give him the benefit of doubt, and I would not conclude that he is emotionally unavailable or not dateable or not someone capable of having a committed relationship unless and until he gives you solid signs within your dating experience with him. Okay, so if he starts to, you know, flirt with the waitress while you are sitting opposite him, now that could be a sign that, okay, this is feeling weird. Or another red flag to watch out for, you know, if he's too much, you know, connected with, he's got this stack of women that he, you know, sleeps around with, or, you know, he's not completely letting go of. That could be a sign to watch out for. But someone just simply owning his past and showing up in honesty is not something I would judge, and it's not something I would hold against him. I would strictly evaluate this on how this man treats me. Okay, so if he treats you well, if he treats you like a queen, if he does all that is needed for you and he makes you feel like a princess and you're leaning back and you're doing my tools and everything is feeling great, then give this guy a chance. Everyone deserves a chance. None of us deserve to be judged on our past mistakes, okay? And why mistakes? Maybe that's what he wanted at that point of time, right? Maybe he did not want a committed relationship at that point of time, and maybe now he's ready. Who knows, right? So don't hold this judgment against him. See if you can let go of this judgment. Be present, enjoy the moment, do the tools with him, and as long as he's treating you well, cut him the slack, give him the benefit of doubt, and enjoy what you have. I think him sharing that with you is super honest, and I would really appreciate such a person. I hope that helps you, Rupa, and if that helped you, let me know in the comments below, and good luck doing Attract Your Soulmate. All right, the next question is from Erica. Erica says, thank you so much, Sami. I have been spending a lot of time with an RDD. Okay, so we have RDD, ABCD. At one point, I had 3 in my rotation. He has continued to step up and be wonderful. I am now at a point where I don't really want to RDD with others. Okay, RDD is actually rotational dating. Okay. Okay, with others, but feel as though I must in order to not become resentful at him for following his relationship timeline and not mine. Okay. Part of me wants to cease dating him altogether. Okay, hold that part. Hold that part. That's the inner child that's hurting. That's the girl that wants it her way, and if she doesn't get her way, she gets angry. Part of me wants to cease dating him altogether if no proposal by March. The other is saying that I'm being unrealistic and goal-focused. But I started the work to implement changes in how I dated in order to be a wife and not collect another girlfriend title. Okay, Erica. You are in a very beautiful and yet vulnerable situation. Beautiful because I want you to look at the situation as a gift. I know right now you're suffering and you're in pain and you're doubting yourself, and of course, you know, what you shared with this man is really beautiful, and yet it's not up to the level at which you would like it to be. And there is a gift in this situation because I can see you're getting very triggered by what is going on, okay? And I really understand. You have spent a lot of time with this person, you thought it was moving towards the ring, and still nothing is happening, and you're finding yourself feeling really attached, feeling really connected with him, okay? So you have, Erica, 2 choices here, the way I see it. And I'm literally, I do these live streams on top of my head, so I'm just gonna say what comes to my heart and mind right now. And the first choice is to be super honest with him and tell him that, you know, I am not into doing girlfriend, the famous no girlfriend speech. I am looking to settle down. I'm looking to be a man's wife. And I really understand if you're not ready for that right now. But until then, I feel like I have to, you know, keep my options open. And I don't plan to, be intimate with anyone. But I would like to meet other men and see them for coffee, because I really believe that a man who truly wants me is going to step up and claim me. Yeah. So you're going to do your classic no girlfriend speech, and you are going to, be honest. I think honesty is always the best policy. Your second choice here is to simply, go with the flow. Sometimes we get so obsessed with the ring. I don't think you're goal obsessed. I think you're just, what you have is a very natural desire to have a ring, and you want that, and you don't want to be, you don't want to repeat your exclusive relationship experiences when it goes nowhere. So I think your need is very realistic. Just don't judge yourself. But at the same time, ask yourself, what if I just went with the flow and enjoyed what I have right now without analyzing it so much? Okay? So at this point, what I'm trying to say is that, you're at this sensitive space where he feels something for you. I've been noticing your story, and you've come such a long way. He's doing so much for you, and he's invested in you. It's not possible that he's not invested in you, okay? What if you enjoyed this? What if you did not focus on the future? What if you did not tell yourself, I want the ring by January, by March? What if you just focused on the now and enjoyed creating an amazing relationship with him now? How would that feel for you? Yeah. Now, if the answer to that is, Sami, that makes me feel vulnerable, Sami, I realize I'm getting really attached and I think I'll end up becoming just a girlfriend, then yes, give yourself a timeline. Give yourself a timeline, say until March. Okay, we're in January, March, April, my inner circle is starting. I would really recommend you to join that program. It's a group coaching program, and I think for women like you who are so advanced, you can do very well with, inner circle. So you want to look out for that. And yes, by March, April, if you feel like you're just not able to feel safe with this man, and you feel like you're really getting attached and you're over investing, then give yourself that timeline. And when that time arrives, we basically have to revisit the situation. But right now, as of now, just relax, enjoy what you have. Because appreciating what you have and making a man feel good about what he is doing is always one of the most powerful ways to shift the energy of the relationship and inspire the man to give more. You can't inspire a man to give more by giving him ultimatums. You can't inspire a man to give more by scolding him for not doing his job or not giving you more commitment than what he's willing to give you right now. You inspire him by being in your feminine. You inspire him by being so amazing to be around that he can't, stop thinking about you. He can't stop thanking his stars that you're in his life. So shift your energy, Erica. Shift it from the future to the now. Enjoy what you have right now. Flow, have fun, and trust that if he's the man for you, he's going to step up without ultimatums and without big conversations and huge conversations. And if you feel like you're feeling really vulnerable right now, which I really understand and I can sense it, because you said something like, a part of me just wants to stop dating him. That's the part within you that feels afraid. It's the part of you that feels afraid of vulnerability. It's the part of you that feels afraid of attachment. And love is not possible without vulnerability. So let's not make the definition of a diva a woman who is not in tune with her softness and with her vulnerability. Okay, so I want you to acknowledge to yourself that this situation is a gift. It's really making your fears of rejection, your fears of not being good enough, your fears of being abandoned, your fears of being taken for granted. It's making your fears surface up. And you want to pour love on those fears, and you want to still keep going forward with this guy, because right now what he's offering you is amazing. And the way to create a sustainable, lasting relationship with him is not to give him ultimatums, is not to be reactive, is not to act on those fears, but actually acknowledge that he's triggering your fears. He's triggering your intimacy fears, basically. Yeah, you're getting attached and you are afraid of being hurt, and that's why your intuitive response is to just want to push him away completely. Stop, keep yourself safe. Yeah, and this is exactly what you don't want to do, because that is not the way to build an intimate, close, soft, amazing relationship. So enjoy the now, Erica. Create amazing moments with this man who loves you. Maybe he's not ready for the ring right now, and you definitely can give yourself the March-April timeline, and then we can revisit your situation. But until then, please don't be reactive, and please don't spoil a good thing, okay? Love you. Bye. All right, so the next person is Safa, and these are the last two questions I'll be taking. Ladies, make sure you are saying hi to me and commenting. If you're watching live, send me hearts. I love hearts and red hearts, and also send me, if you're watching the replay, yeah, just say hello and let me know if you're a new member, if you've been here for long. Let me know. It feels good to hear from you, yeah, and it feels good to know that this is helping you, because that's what I'm here to do, help you. All right, so the next question is from Safa. Safa says, I want to get my ex back. And at the beginning, there was a whole year he was trying with me to get together, and then after being together for about 5 months, he pulled away. So I decided that I should break up, which made things worse. What do you mean by made things worse? You broke up with him, right? I apologized, but nothing worked. Okay. He says he has feelings for me, but it's better not to be together, and that I deserve the best. Why could I feel his love, but at the same time he doesn't want to take a step or do something to fix our relationship? Just to mention that he keeps liking my photos, putting love to Sam, and even asking me about new men commenting on my on my posts. Any tips, please? All right. So, Safa, my darling, good news first. The good news is that this man is still in your life. He's not completely disappearing, and his energy is coming towards you, which means that he's sending you likes and love on your Facebook posts, and it tells me that some part of him still likes you. Yeah, this is good news. Now, the bad news is that it seems to me like you have been in your masculine energy, okay? How do I know this? Just by reading what you're saying here. And I truly believe that if you do the work, you should definitely grab Diva Dating Toolkit. I recognize you're a new member. You know, the good news is that when a man's energy is coming towards us and we change our behavior, change our energy from masculine into feminine, men come in really fast. Men come back in really fast. So this response is, I understand it's a shallow response, but that's the only thing I can tell you right now, because you haven't done this work, yeah? For a woman who is an advanced Wunder Diva and is actually, you know, doing the work, my response to bringing her ex back would be completely different, because, you know, she's already doing the feminine energy tools and she's already doing, you know, the high value behaviors. But in this case, bringing your ex back could be as simple as just turning your energy around from masculine to feminine, okay? So basically, feminine energy, lean back, relax, let him initiate. You know, don't chase him, don't ask him, you know, why aren't we coming back? Don't do the relationship talk. You know, these are all really basic Wunder Divas high value behaviors that I teach. And for a woman like you who's new to this work, just implementing these behaviors is going to bring your man back in a very huge way. And as I said, if he's there and he is liking your stuff, there's a chance, right? So it gets really hard to bring an ex back when his energy is not coming towards you. But in this case, his energy is coming towards you. He's giving you the signs. So please work on yourself. You will see so many inspiring stories of how so many women's lives have been changed by this work. And so many women have got married, brought their exes back, you know, inspired love in their men again. So really take this seriously. And you can download the Diva Dating Toolkit from my program section on SamiWunder.com. I really hope you take the action and experience the magic of this work. Good luck, Safa. Now, Seema says, hi, Sami. Thank you for this opportunity. I live in a very small city, and most of the men in online apps I have matched with are in the big cities here. And when I say that I'm free and where I am, they disappear or they expect me to go to their cities. And it makes me feel really disappointed. I want to know, is it a limiting belief of mine that doesn't let me meet someone, or it's normal that they don't want to drive such a long way to meet me? Okay, Seema, so there's always, when I do my private coaching with my clients, I always look at two things, okay? So I look at mindset and I look at practical strategy. I look at what is a woman doing, what is the actions she's taking, what is the behavior she's doing that is pushing men away or bringing men closer. And then of course there's the mindset aspect. So there's the mindset and the strategy that goes together. That's how I work. So in your case, I would say it's a bit of both. There is definitely mindset there. There is definitely this belief, when we hold on to a belief that a man is not willing to drive to us so far away, or we hold on to the belief that because I'm a small town girl, men are not interested in making an effort, or the belief that, men are just looking for something easy. You want to check those beliefs, because a man is not looking for something easy. My husband, for instance, I've given this example on my blog, drove 60 kilometers, 70 kilometers to just buy a couch that he thought was amazing. And I was asking myself, isn't that crazy? To get one sofa, drive 80 kilometers and come back 80 kilometers to just get one sofa that he thinks it's cool. So that's how much effort a man will make when he wants something. Yeah, so really check your beliefs. Men want it easy, men are not willing to do the work, because as I said to Harshada right in the beginning, what you are going to manifest is what you believe to be true, and it can be so subconscious and so hard to shift our internal beliefs, because we're wired to think a certain way. So really see if you can let go of this belief and start telling yourself every morning when you wake up, oh, men love to come to me, men love to drive to me. Men are amazing. They want to make an effort for a woman they like, and they are willing to do the work for me because I am so amazing. Literally get up in the morning and intentionally wire yourself to think those thoughts. And it's gonna feel hard in the beginning because, like I explained also for Harshada, it's your path of least resistance, right? That's what you're trained to believe. You have thought these thoughts, you have been thinking these thoughts over and over again, and that's why they are the easiest thoughts for you to think, that men won't drive to me, men are not willing to make an effort. And so you have to make some effort to think different thoughts. You have to make an effort to believe in something new, something that you do want to attract. Okay, so that's the mindset part, yeah? The second part, the strategy part, which is also very true. We live in a real world, right? Check your pictures, my dear. Yeah, you're a beautiful girl. Check your profile. See if you're presenting yourself in the best possible way. Yeah, so, you online dating, I really, it is a market. Yeah, and as horrible as it sounds, if you cannot get angry about what I'm saying and actually take this piece of information and use it to empower yourself, you're going to be so much better off. So check your profile, check your photos. Are you presenting yourself in the best light? That what men see online is, that's their first perceived value impression. So are you presenting yourself like the hot chick that you are, the best version of you, shining, smiley, radiant, doing the things you love doing in a garden, in a park, in the colors of autumn? Really see if you're presenting yourself in the best possible light, because when a woman is not getting asked out for that first date or being driven to for that first date, it is often to do with the way she's presenting herself. Yeah, so you want to make sure you're presenting yourself as the high value diva that you are. If you want help with this, I don't have time to do this anymore, but I have one of my associate coaches who is very good with writing online dating profiles and helps you select your pictures. So reach out. Right now they're pretty affordable, my associates, so reach out to me and I will connect you with this woman. Okay, so ladies, I hope that was helpful. Oh, and there's one more question. Stephanie Miller right at the top. I'm sorry, I missed this, and I missed Alexandra. Well, I have to wait with Alexandra. Maybe I'll answer you on the group itself because I have to get going soon. All right, so Stephanie says, wow, thank you, Sami, for this amazing opportunity. I really needed this. So my marriage is beautiful after doing Soulmates Forever program. However, one issue is recurring. My husband seems to want a lot of downtime and cave time, and it pisses me off. I hear you, girl. How can I handle this better? And can I say something to him about it? I'd like to spend more time together. All right. Thank you, Sami, and God bless you. Thank you for the blessings, Stephanie. I appreciate them. I appreciate all the love I get. Thank you. And here's what I want to say to you. Cave time is a natural need. Cave time is a natural need for men. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I need my cave time. I need to be alone, especially now with the toddler and all the background screaming and noises that go on. You know, I just can't sometimes wait till I have complete peace and silence, and then I can just close the door and just have like 40 minutes, 1 hour to myself. Yeah, so cave time is a very natural need for men. And a Wunder Diva, a woman who is a queen and connected with her power, understands this need that men have. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. A real queen understands this need that men have to go into their caves, to withdraw a bit for some time. And she doesn't become reactive around this. Now, in order to have a happy, healthy marriage or a happy, healthy relationship, all you wives and girlfriends out there, you really have to understand that giving a man the right to have his cave time and the right to have his downtime is actually one of the most gracious and queen-like things you can do. Okay? So I want you to think of, I think I talk about this in Reignite, his Love for You program, you know, where I talk about, you know, our need to hold on to our men like this, you know, fists tight and closed, and I want you to do this for me and I want you to do that for me. And this is where the needs and expectations are all piled up. I thought he would do this, but he did not do this. And you know, all this energy of resentment and anger and being pissed off builds up here because you would want him to behave a certain way and he's not doing that. He's not, you know, a puppet. He's not being controlled by what you want. He's doing what he wants, right? And we're just building up all this energy and getting super pissed and super angry. So now what I want you to do is I want you to imagine taking a deep breath and just release him. Let him go. Bye-bye. Do what you want. I'm here whenever you want to come back to me. I'm here whenever you miss me. I'm here whenever you miss my softness, amazingness, graciousness, you know, my sensuality. I'm here. Yeah, you can come back whenever you miss this. Yeah, now when you have this attitude, your marriage is going to be a bomb. Because sooner or later, he's going to be like, oh my God, where is she? How come she's not nagging? How come she's not, you know, getting after my life and telling me she wants to spend more time with me? And of course, you can go into much more details with Soulmates Forever, my advanced program for women in relationships and married women, and Reignite His Love for You. But basically, the point is to watch your own energy around your man. Yeah? Is it true that he's not spending enough time with you? Because you don't mention chronic TV watching, you don't mention chronic video game playing. All you say is that he needs his downtime and cave time a lot. Yeah. Now I am asking you, can you let him grow energetically and just have his cave time? And can you for once tune into the power you have as a woman when he chooses to come back to you, chooses to return to you, chooses to chooses to spend time with you? Do you realize how powerful that is for a man to make the choice to walk back to his wife and actually sit with her and, you know, pet her hair and play with her dress? He makes the choice, and that is the most powerful thing about queens. You know, we don't feel neglected, we don't feel ignored just because a man is doing his thing. Right? He's not ignoring you. He's not choosing to not spend time with you. He's just choosing to spend time with himself. Yeah, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. He's not getting overtly drunk out in the bars. He's not flirting with other women and spending time with other women. Honey, he's just taking his cave time, his downtime. And men need that time to recover from the day. You know, men need that time to process their own emotions and process what's going on in the day. So grant him that. Grant him that. Be the woman who can energetically let go. Yeah, and enjoy the power of a man coming towards you, your man coming towards you, when he chooses to do it out of his own free will. Yeah, out of his own free will. Let go of the expectations, let go of this need to have things your way, and then just see what he offers and be happy and be surprised and enjoy what he does offer. Yeah, for the rest of it, it's your life. Fill it up with things that make you happy. Fill it up. Take your own goddamn cave time. Take your own queen time, diva time, you know. Spend it on doing your hair, your nails, and be the best version of who you can be in your home. And I can promise you, he's going to notice the shift in your energy. He's going to notice that you don't need him to come to you. You're okay whether or not he comes to you. And this is the most powerful vibration a woman can give to a man, and that lets him know that, you know, she's not going to chase after him. She's not going to be the needy, clingy, nagging, crazy cow. She's really going to be that classy queen energy, and she's the prize in love. And if he doesn't come up and choose to spend time with her, his loss. Really his loss. And the minute you can tune into this energy, Stephanie, you're gonna watch him turn around. I promise you that. Okay, so tune into your own needs, see where you're feeling needy, clingy, let go, let go, let him go. He's gonna come back. Okay, I promise you. Work on yourself. All right, ladies, so that's it for today. I'm sorry for those of you I couldn't get back to. It's almost 40 minutes I've been talking and now I need to get off. But I hope that was helpful. And for everyone else who is new here on the community, make sure you say where you're from, what part of the world you're from, and what you're struggling with, so we can support you more actively on this group. I love you all, and here's to an amazing, amazing 2018. Love you all. Bye. Take care, girls.